Hello and welcome back to Quarantined with the Edge. Today is Steam Monday. So today we're going to do a little engineering project using some simple household materials. We're going to use toothpicks, marshmallows, which are the hardest thing to work with, not because they're soft, but because they're delicious and you just want to eat them all the time, so you end up eating all your materials. And you're going to need something to make a platform. So we're going to make a bridge using toothpicks and marshmallows. Now, if you don't have marshmallows, do not despair. You can use something less delicious, like clay. You can make like little bowls of clay you can do this with. You can try bread. That would be extremely difficult. So if you use bread for this, I would be majorly impressed with you. But look around the house if you don't have like little marshmallows and see what maybe you can use. If you have big marshmallows, you can maybe up the ante a little bit and like use some like spaghetti or linguine. Just cut them in half and use the spaghetti or linguine with the big marshmallows, and that will make it a little bit more difficult. So my challenge is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to set my platforms here, my two cliffs, if you may, about a foot apart, maybe like about 9 inches apart. And my goal is to build a bridge using my two simple materials, one of which is delicious and not very solid. So before you get started, you might want to think, okay, what does a bridge look like? How does a bridge work? What can I do to make a bridge solid and stay up, even though I'm using something like marshmallows? All things to think about. You might want to draw something out first. I'm not going to, but you probably might benefit from that. Your design might end up a little bit better than mine. Think about like what makes a structure solid, and what would make your bridge solid. What kind of a design? Remember we're using toothpicks here, so think about geometric shapes. How would a triangle work? How would a square work? How would maybe like what's the pentagon? How would that something like that work? Think about different shapes and designs that might make your bridge either more or less sturdy. So I am going to choose the basic triangle. It is a simple one to build. So I'm just going to start sticking my pieces in and making some triangles here. And try not to eat the marshmallows and ruin my lunch. It's the problem. It's a major problem. Alright, so I'm going to put together a few of these right now, and then I'm going to start to build them across and put them together in triangular fashion. Also think maybe you want to use like double marshmallows. Maybe that you think that might make your bridge stronger. There are some challenges that you'll find online that say you can only use like X number of marshmallows and X number of toothpicks. I'm going to write up a blog post, and that will be posted later this week. And you can look at some different challenges if you want to see how you can maybe make this more challenging for yourself. I don't want to make this challenging for myself. So I'm just going to see if I can build a structure that will stand up between about 9 inches to about a foot in length, and see if it will at least stand up. After that, then you can try to play around with things and see, can you build something that can hold weight? How much weight can it hold? Maybe grab something light at first, like an empty soda bottle or a empty soda can, and then maybe fill it with some liquid and just see how much weight your structure can hold. That would be another challenge that you can do with this. Really endless possibilities with toothpicks and marshmallows. Just remember to get a big bag of marshmallows, because you will probably end up eating a bunch of them. It's kind of just par for the course here. So what are you gonna do? All right, so I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is definitely not enough to make it across my the area that I want to build across here. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna see what I would want to do, or what I could possibly do here to build a bridge across. So I'm just going to start attaching. So now I'm laying out my little some structures here across my table, and I'm just going to try to attach some more toothpicks to attach my structures together, keeping my triangular formation. I'm not really sure if this is how well this will work, but hey, let's just find out, right? So, I don't know what I just did there. Alright, well, let me just, alright, I kind of did something. I don't know what that is, but I did something, and I'm just going to kind of roll with it and see if I can keep this type of structure. Can I figure, I don't know if I can figure that out. I may not be smart enough to do this, but that's alright. You don't have to be a genius. You just have to try. Let's see if I do this instead. Oops. Oh, I think I figured out the shape that I was going with here. Just throw a few more toothpicks out here. See if I can connect the rest of these. I have no filler material for you today. You will find out very soon some exciting news from the library as we start our reopening plan. It will be coming out shortly. As far as what the usage will look like, and I don't know, all that good stuff, I guess. So it is exciting news. We will be soon doing some services for the public again. Unfortunately, the edge is not included right away. It might take a while because, teenagers and social distancing just don't work. All right, so let's see. This is what I've got, right? If you can see that, I got this whole thing. And it's roughly the length that I'm going for here. Yeah, what's that? It's about 10 inches, I'd say. So I'm just going to lay it on top and see what happens. It fell. Dun, dun, dun. So, what can I do differently? Why did this fall? Well, maybe if I stood it up like this, maybe it'll be stronger if I build more of a bridge and not just a platform. So I'm going to try to replicate this now on two sides, and then build from there, and then try to oops, sorry about that. And then try to build up from there. I'm going to see if I can maybe build, maybe I do need to build a full bridge. I was hoping to kind of get away with just a platform bridge using some marshmallows and the toothpicks and the triangles, thinking that might be good enough, but it wasn't. So that's what being an engineer is about, I guess, right? You have to keep trying and trying until something works. So this goes to up here. And again, I am at a loss for filler material. I am concentrating on getting my little bridge built very quickly here. So sorry for my lack of, let's see if I can think of any good jokes. Man, I can't even think of a good joke. I have to research all my jokes. At least nothing clean that I could share on something like Facebook. Where this will most likely end up. So another good app. There is this app called Bridge Builder that I find to be a lot of fun. I use that on my iPad, and that's a fun little app. It challenges you to build your own little bridge using materials and make a vehicle cross. So it's good for engineering and a little bit of physics too sometimes. So that's a fun one if you have a device that you can download apps from. How am I doing here? Almost there. Almost there. How am I doing on time? That's the other thing. Stinking Instagram videos and their time limits always ruin my videos, and then I take forever to put up. Because of that. Alright, so now I have two. Oops, sorry about that. Eesh. Now I have two of these. I have to figure out how to connect them in like 2 minutes. So my idea was to put these like side by side sort of, and then maybe just connect some marshmallows to the tops and bottoms. That might be my best, or not marshmallows. I got enough marshmallows. In fact, I probably don't even need more marshmallows. I can just start eating and enjoy these things now. So I'm going to go ahead and start sticking marshmallows or toothpicks into my marshmallows to see if this will now give me a suspension bridge. Although I may want to have wanted to keep going with my whole triangular structure here for the base of the bridge. That might have given me a little bit better stability, but I'm down to about 2 more minutes, so I don't have time for that. Let's just hope that this works. I really hope that this works. If you can kind of see what I'm doing, I'm just poking in the marshmallows here, or poking everything in here to connect my two sides. Yeah, marshmallows are not easy to build with, which is why we eat them and don't construct bridges with them. I think that's, if I learned anything today, it's that marshmallows are best eaten and not used to build bridges with. Unless you're talking about diplomatic bridges. I might build a diplomatic bridge with marshmallows because they're delicious, and they would probably... Alright, so enough of that. Let's see if this works. Oh. Alright, I'm down to about a minute here. I'm trying to see if I can get this whole thing in the shot, but I'm not very successful here. Alright, here we go. Here is my bridge. Here are my things. And ta-da, I did it. Look at that. Look at that. I did it. So there's your challenge for STEAM Monday. Take a picture of what you did. I'd love to see it, and remember to use the hashtag, not the HWPPL. And take care, everyone, and stay home, stay healthy, safe, and sane. Don't go outside. It's dangerous. Take care. Bye.